This year is all about looking for the bright spots because, I mean, we've been going through so much, obviously. And the Hip Hop Awards are one of those bright spots. So, what can you tell us about what we can expect?
Oh yeah, as far as the BET Awards, my performance will be labeled as epic. You know,
Okay.
on the head, I had the director Brian Barber help me put the vision together, and of course my little bro Lil Wayne, and it's a tribute to blackness. I consider it very rare for me and him to do something like this without it looking like we're reaching or being preachy.
Right.
Um, it has elements of black excellence without giving too much away. I don't even want people to put it together in their head, but you know, about a week or so you'll be able to see, uh, like I said, a performance that I consider that they'll label it epic with me, Wayne, and some other things going on that we did some tributes. Obviously to the current climate of
Right.
race relations. So
So, is this going to be virtual or is this a live experience? Can you tease anything about that?
yeah, I can't tell you it's virtual. I can't tell
Okay.
you. I mean, we're trying to adjust to this whole, what we
Yeah.
have music right now. I love to do it, in front of thousands, but also doing it virtually allows you to be creative and do some other things to bring to people, thousands or millions of people who are going to view it. So, I can't tell you which one I actually, enjoy best yet, but I can tell you the one that we just did, the virtual one that we just did for the BT performance. I'm super elated about. I'm super
Yeah.
excited. Yeah.
You got me excited. I can't wait to see it. Well, other than great music, this year's Hip Hop Awards are about motivating the Black community to get out and vote. So, my question for you is what role do you think, or how important of a role do you think hip hop plays in this year's election?
Hip hop has played a huge role in voting since, you saw Puffy doing Vote or Die, you know,
Mhm.
10, 15 years ago. We understand our voice, we understand our platform. We are, saying we conscious of our influence now. We know when you say culture, you're talking about us.
Yeah.
So we just being specific now. And we know how many people, actually, we have more followers than any preacher in the world.
True.
Than in the biggest super church in the world, man, I got, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 million followers.
Mhm.
Hard. So once you realize your influence and you understand how to channel that and what you need to do with that,
Mhm.
I'm saying, especially being a hip hop, is not hard to do. Am I gonna make a whole album telling people to vote? Nah.
Right.
Album is definitely the bright side of all these things that's been going on when you hear it. It's definitely the other side of the pillar.
Yeah.
But at the time, I align myself up organically with stuff that pertains to me, letting fellas know you can vote. You just do your research, letting the youth know you can be better than what you're doing if you live long enough, if you stay out of jail, if you stay out of the coffin. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It's just me. I'm in a really really good place right now. Like not just financially, but just man spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Just all together. So
And
I'm in a.
that yeah, that matters. That makes a difference. And you could tell too. I want to talk to you about building generational wealth. You spoke about how you're in a really good place. And just do you have any message, or if you had one key to give people in the Black community on how to just start to build generational wealth, what would that be?
Save,
Say.
save first.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
a lot of the times we do impulse spending. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when I was hustling, doing what I had to do, I would put myself on punishment sometimes, right? I wouldn't go to the club. I wouldn't buy no clothes, like no new clothes. I would just stack my money up, right? And then when I was over that time period, I would try to put it somewhere where I can not be in that same place that I was at when I had to be conscious of what I did every day and how it control my eating and living and all of that, right? So I literally went through periods like, the next 30 days, man, y'all can have that. I'm staying down,
Yeah.
And then, I'll get some money and I'll try to buy something that can make me more,
Right.
and that's the same thing with that's just starting off, because in order to build generational wealth, you got to start with a person. It has to start with somebody, right? So literally, this is what I did to, I keep putting money in, and now I have, more businesses than I do children. So now I figure out which kid gonna get what. I mean, I do, but it's not gonna be as hard as maybe somebody else that just got one business.
Right.
So, so now I got more businesses, and that's a bar. I need to put that in a song.
You should. Those technically are your babies too. They're technically your children too, right?
That's hard. Yeah.
Look, you got to give me credit on that one because I sparked the idea.
I'm gonna tell them.
That's funny. Okay, I know I have like probably 2 more seconds with you, but I just want to talk about the Moneymaker Fund really quick, because as a fellow HBCU grad, I think it's what you're doing is amazing. What sparked this idea for you to invest in students' businesses?
I'm a former HBCU student. I'm a businessman. I have a song called Moneymaker, which is doing really well for not just me, but for everything around me. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just in motion. And for me to be going on my 6th album and I'm still dropping music that is, considered to not be at my peak yet is a blessing. So I'm in a position to give back. And I just wanted to be creative. So I had these ideas for scholarships and everything. But, if I just, think about it, I'll be talking about LLCs. I'll be just trying to preach.
But that's good, because a lot of people, they want it, but they don't know the tiny steps that it takes to having that business.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like this. So with the Moneymaker Fund, we have people send, if they currently had a business up and running, though, you know what I'm saying? It just needed a little push, just so, what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe up and running and doing good, you know what I mean? But we're going through to get 10, ideas that I feel like, because it's important for me to find an idea that everybody else thinks is funny too, or doesn't make sense,
Right. That's a smart businessman.
And it's innovative too. And with this Maker Fund, it's nothing in fine print. I want nothing out of the deal. This is truly, straight from the heart. I'm just trying to help somebody out. If it pans out, if they can come back and pull me, whatever, what I mean? If God bless them, but what I'm contributing, I won't lose sleep about it.